Hey guys, so I wanted to do like a makeup foundation challenge. I wanted to see which foundation lasted a lot longer. Now I have two different ones and they're not full size. I got samples of them, but I have this Estee Lauder one. It's the Double Wear, and then I have a sample of the Makeup Forever HD foundation. On one side of my face, I'm wearing the HD foundation on this side, and it did cover up most of my imperfections. As you can still see a little bit of that right there. But for the most part, it covered up pretty well. And the Estee Lauder is on this side, and it covered up basically the same. They're both full coverage. They both basically cover up the exact same amount on each side of my face. And I didn't put any powder on. The only thing I put was primer before I put the foundation. So I was going to put maybe a silica on top to make it more matte, but I figured I'll just gonna use the foundation just like that, just to see exactly how it would stay on. So all I put on was eye makeup and a little bit of lipstick. And at the end of the day, I will do another video and you'll see how it happens. So it's been about 6 hours, almost 6 hours, and like I said before, this side is the Makeup Forever, and then the other side is Estee Lauder. I've noticed right now that this side of my face, which is the Makeup Forever, just looks a little oily, and then the other side doesn't really look as much. I don't know if you can see the difference. See that shine? You probably cannot pick it up on camera, but around this area I'm getting it looks a little oily, and then on this side it doesn't really look as shiny or as oily. So for right now, I'm kind of really liking the Estee Lauder one, only because of the shine. It doesn't show, like the oils do not look as bad as the Makeup Forever, but the Makeup Forever isn't like super shiny and oily. Um, the fact that I do not have a powder on my face might be a factor as well, because obviously if I have powder on my face, it's not going to look as oily. But I'm just trying this out right now. Um, Basically bare. I don't have any concealer. I don't have any powder whatsoever. The only thing I am wearing is makeup on my eyes and then a little bit of lipstick on my lips. So far, Estee Lauder seems pretty cool, but Makeup Forever is not bad. It's basically the same, just a little bit of shininess, just a little bit of oil. That's the only difference right now. I'll get back to you in a bit. So it's been about 13 hours, and as I said before, Makeup Forever, Estee Lauder. Now, it's kind of wearing off a bit now. It's more noticeable, as you can see. And the other side looks pretty good. So far, this is still a bit more oily than the Estee Lauder. So right now, I'm really liking the Estee Lauder. They still have about the same amount of coverage. This is, I think, fading off a little bit more than the Estee Lauder. And I'll check back in a bit. So it has been 15 hours, and I noticed that the Estee Lauder started to get a lot more oily than before. Basically the same amount of oil as the Makeup Forever, and they actually both look almost the same, but the Makeup Forever is still just a tad bit more oily than the Estee Lauder. So they both stayed on pretty well. They still have some coverage, but not too much. As you can see, that's very noticeable. You can see that much more, but it's still there. The Estee Lauder is supposed to stay on for 15 hours, and so far it has, in a way, not full on. It did not stay on full on for the 15 hours. As you can see, it's slightly faded, but not as much. The Makeup Forever did fade, not the complete thing, not everything faded away, but it did start to come off. So I'd have to say that the Estee Lauder is a lot better with staying power, and it doesn't give you as much oil as the Makeup Forever. Um, but they both have the exact same amount of coverage. They both stay on great, and I'm sure if you use a powder, it would be even better. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day.